Welcome to Chinnu Maths tutorial. Today we discuss intermediate first year mathematics paper 1A. The topic is matrices. Already మనం part 1 కంప్లీట్ చేశాము. సో ఇది part 2. సో ఈ వీడియో చూస్తున్న వాళ్ళు కంపల్సరీ మన ఛానల్ యూట్యూబ్ ఛానల్ చిన్ను మ్యాథ్స్ ట్యుటోరియల్ను సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి. అలాగే పక్కన గంట సింబల్ ఉంటుంది, దాన్ని ప్రెస్ చేయండి. అగైన్ మీకు 3 ఆప్షన్స్ వస్తాయి, అందులో ఆల్ అనే ఆప్షన్ సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోండి. అప్పుడే నేను పెట్టే ప్రతి వీడియో కూడా మీకు నోటిఫికేషన్ రూపంలో అందుతుంది. ఈ వీడియో చూసే కన్నా ముందు వీడియోకి ఒక లైక్ ఇవ్వండి. అలాగే ఈ వీడియోని మీ ఫ్రెండ్స్ అందరు కూడా షేర్ చేసి మన ఛానల్కు సపోర్ట్ చేయండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. సో నెక్స్ట్ ద డెఫినేషన్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వాలిటీ ఆఫ్ మ్యాట్రిసెస్. The equality of matrices means the two matrices A and B are equal if it is satisfying to two conditions. The first condition is they are of the same order. That means that given the two matrices are having the same order. The second condition is each element of A is equal to the corresponding elements of B. So take one example. For example, the matrices of A equal to 4, 13, minus 2, 7. The matrices of B equal to 4, 13, minus 2, 7. Then matrices of C equal to 4, 13, 7, minus 2. The matrices of D equal to 4, 13, 7, minus 2, 1, 2. You can observe the 4 matrices. What is the order of the first matrices is first you have to write the rows, after that write the columns. So how you can calculate the rows? Top to bottom. How you can calculate the columns? Left to right. So how many rows are there? 1, 2. 2 rows by how many columns are there? 2 columns. So that means the order of a matrices of A equal to 2 by 2. Similarly 2 rows and 2 columns. So that means order of the matrices of B equal to 2 by 2. Similarly order of the matrix of C equal to 2 by 2. Here 3 rows and 2 columns. Order of the matrices of D equal to 3 by 2. Let's see what is the two matrices are equal. Suppose A and B are two matrices. You can observe the given two conditions are satisfied or not. What is our first condition? They are having the same order. See here, the matrices of A is having 2 by 2 order. The matrices of B is also having the order is 2 by 2. Next, suppose the first one is the two matrices of A equal to B. I will write. The first condition is satisfied. What is the second condition? Each element of A is equal to the corresponding elements of B. So that means the 4 is equal to 4 and 13 is equivalent to 13, minus 2 is equivalent to the minus 2, 7 is equivalent to the 7. So that means the corresponding elements of A is equivalent to corresponding elements of B. Then the two conditions are satisfied. So that is why this A and B two matrices are equal. Take the second one. Suppose I will take A equal to C. Verify the two conditions. What is our first condition? The order of the two matrices are equal. The order of the A matrices equal to 2 by 2. The order of the matrices of C equal to 2 by 2. The first condition is satisfied. Okay. What about the second condition? The corresponding elements are equal or not? We have to check it. The first element is 4. 4 both are equal. The 13, this corresponding element is 13 equal. Minus 2, this corresponding element is 7. These both are not equal. So that means the corresponding elements of A is not equal to corresponding elements of matrices of C. So that means the second condition is not satisfied. So that is why the both matrices are not equal. Okay. Next, third condition. I will take one more condition. A equal to D. We have to verify these two matrices are equal or not. What is our first condition is? The first condition is the both matrices are having the same order. What is the order of the matrices of A equal to 2 by 2? Their order of the matrices of D equal to 3 by 2. So that means it is not satisfying the first condition. They have not having the same order. So that means A is not equal to D. So finally we have to conclude that if you take any two matrices, the two matrices are equal, it satisfying to the two condition. What are they? The first condition is the both matrices are having the same order. The second one is corresponding element of the first matrices is equivalent to the corresponding element of the second matrices. These two conditions are satisfied, then the given two matrices are equal. These are the examples. Next definition, addition of matrices and subtraction of matrices. See here, two matrices are A and B are said to be conformable for addition or subtraction if they have the same order. Suppose if you are adding the two matrices or if you subtract the two matrices, it is satisfying to the first condition is the both A and B are the given two matrices are having the same order. That is the first condition. The order must be same. The second one is always applies on corresponding elements. So addition and subtraction applying on the corresponding elements. So let's take one example. Suppose the matrices of A equal to given that X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Then the matrices of B equal to given that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what is the order of the matrices of A equal to? 2 rows and 3 columns. So that means 2 by 3. It is also same, 2 rows and 3 columns, 2 by 3. Suppose if adding the two matrices A plus B, adding the two matrices, that is A plus B. So what is first condition? Order must be same. The order of matrices of A is equal to order of matrices of B. It is satisfying the first condition. Then you can apply. The corresponding elements always applies on corresponding elements. So the corresponding of X equal to 1, the corresponding of Y equal to 2, the corresponding of Z equal to 3. These are the corresponding elements. Similarly, the corresponding elements of A equal to 4, the corresponding elements of B equal to 5, the corresponding elements of C equal to 6. So then we can apply A plus B. A plus B means the matrices are denoted by the square brackets or open brackets. So then X, the corresponding elements is 1. So if you write the addition, so that is why X plus 1. Next Y plus 2, Y plus 2. Then Z plus 3, Z plus 3. Okay. Next in second row A plus 4, A plus 4. Next B plus 5, B plus 5. The third one is C plus 6. It is the addition of the two matrices. It is denoted by A plus B. Similarly, suppose if you take the subtraction of the two matrices A minus of B, simply you have to take here X minus 1, Y minus 2, Z minus 3, A minus 4, B minus 5, C minus 6. So if you write the addition or subtraction of the two matrices, it must be the two matrices having the same order. So then you can apply the addition or subtraction on the corresponding elements. So it is the example. Take one more example. Example 2. For example, the matrices of A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. The matrices of B equal to 5, 6, 7, 8. If you write addition of the two matrices, first you have to check it. The given two matrices having the same order or not. Here 2 rows and 2 columns. The order of matrices of A equal to 2 by 2. Similarly, the order of matrices of B equal to is also 2 by 2. So orders are same. So then you can write A plus B. So then A plus B equal to 1. The corresponding element is 5. 1 plus 5. Then 4. The corresponding element is 6. 2 plus 6. Then 3 plus 7. Take the corresponding elements 4 plus 8. It is equal to 1 plus 5, that is equal to 6. 6 plus 2 8. 7 plus 3 10 equal to 12. It is the addition of the two matrices. It is also having the same order, that is equal to 2 by 2. 2 rows and 2 columns. Same matrices you have to take subtraction of the two matrices A minus B. So then you can write 1 minus of 5, the corresponding elements, 2 minus of 6, 3 minus of 7, 4 minus of 8. It is equivalent to minus 4, 6 minus 6, 2 minus 6 equal to minus 4, 3 minus of 7, it is also minus 4, it is also minus 4, it is also having the same order. This is the addition of the two matrices, subtraction of the two matrices. We discuss next definition, scalar multiple of a matrix. See here, every element of the matrices of A is multiplied by the scalar k. Here k is a real or complex number. The matrix obtained is k times the matrices of A is denoted by Ka. Take one example. For example, A equal to the matrices is given by 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Then we can write Ka. We can write Ka. What is here K is? K is the scalar. It is real or complex number. So then Ka equal to K into the matrices of A equal to 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. According to the definition, every element of the matrices of A is multiplied by the scalar. So all these elements is multiplied by the scalar, that is equal to K. So then you can multiply 1 into K, K, 2 into K, 2K, then 3 into K, 3K. Every element should be multiplied the scalar. So then 5 into K, 5K, then 6 into K, 6K, and 7 into K, 7K. These matrices is denoted by K into A. Take one more example. Suppose the given matrices of A equal to 2, 7, 6, 8, then find 3A. What is here scalar? The scalar is K equal to given that 3. So then 3 into A equal to, then 3 into the matrices of A equal to 2, 7, 6, 8. According to the definition, every element should be multiplied the scalar number. So what is the scalar here is 3. So then 3 into 2, 6, then 3 into 7, 21, 3 into 6, 18, 3 into 8, 24. This matrices of order is 2 by 2. So then this matrices is denoted by how many times you can multiply by matrices of A equal to 3 times. So that is by 3 into A. So K times the matrices of A, it is denoted by Ka. How many times you can multiply? 3 times. Then 3 into A. So 3 times means 3A. So then this matrices is denoted by 3A. This is the two examples for the definition of scalar multiple of a matrices. Let's continue the properties. Matrices properties under the addition. What is the first property? Commutative property. The commutative property is called that A plus B equal to B plus A. This condition is satisfied, then this property is called that commutative property. Let's take one example. Suppose the matrices of A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. The matrices of B equal to 1, 2, 0, 1. See here, 2 rows and 2 columns. The order is 2 by 2. It is also same 2 by 2. Suppose if you are adding the two matrices, the first condition is the order must be same. Next, find A plus B. A plus B equal to adding the corresponding elements. 1 plus 1, that is equal to 2. 2 plus 2 equal to 4. 3 plus 0 equal to 3. 4 plus 1 equal to 5. It is A plus B value. Suppose if you are adding B plus A, B plus A, take the first B matrices, after that A matrices, the corresponding elements. 1 plus 1, it is also 2. 2 plus 2, 4. Then 0 plus 3, 3. 1 plus 4 equal to 5. What we observe? The A plus B matrices and B plus A matrices, both are, the elements are equal. So that means it is satisfying to A plus B is equivalent to B plus A. So this condition is called that commutative property. It is an example for commutative property. Next, similarly, if you take any 3 matrices, then you can take LHS equal to RHS. It satisfies this matrix. This property is called that associate property. What is associate property? A plus bracket of B plus C, it is equal to bracket of A plus B plus C. This condition is satisfied, then this property is called that associate property. Next property, additive identity. A is an m by n matrices and O is also m by n matrices. O is called that null matrices. Null matrices means every element should be equivalent to 0. That matrices is called that null matrices. It is denoted by O. A plus O equal to, it is represented A. Again O plus A is also represented to A. Then O is called that additive identity. So then we call O m by n matrices is called additive identity. So additive inverse. What is the additive inverse? Means sum of the two matrices A plus B or B plus A. The sum of the two matrices are gives the additive identity. What is the additive identity? Equal to 0 m by n. So two matrices are gives the sum of the two matrices are gives the additive identity. Then B is denoted by minus A. So that means instead of B you can write minus A, plus A minus A both are gets cancelled. It is represented the additive identity. So that is why B is denoted by minus A, and this minus A is called that additive inverse of A. Additive inverse of A. So additive inverse is nothing but take the matrices of A and some more matrices. If you adding the two matrices, these two matrices are represented a additive identity. So then these two matrices are additive inverse to each other. Additive inverse to each other. So take one example. Suppose A equal to 1 2 3 4 and minus A equal to minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4. Adding A plus minus of A, it is equal to, what is the matrices of A? Equal to 1 2 3 4, then plus minus of A equal to minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4. So it is equal to, two matrices are, the order are same. The matrices of A is order is 2 by 2, the matrices of minus A order is 2 by 2. The order should be same. Then if you apply the addition of two matrices, see here the corresponding elements are, if you are adding 1 minus of 1, that is equal to 0, 2 minus of 2, that is equal to 0, 3 minus of 3 equal to 0, 4 minus of 4, it is equal to 0. What will get? All elements should be 0. All elements are should be 0 means it is denoted by 0. It is also, what is the order is 2 by 2, that is the null matrices. So the sum of the two matrices are represented a null matrix. Null matrix is nothing but additive inverse. Then minus A is called as a additive inverse of the matrices of A. It is the example for additive inverse of the matrices. Next properties. The properties of scalar multiplication of the matrices. See here, given that A comma B are two matrices and condition is same order matrices. Next, alpha comma beta are the two scalars. So here given the 5 properties. So the first one is the scalar alpha into bracket of beta into A, it is equal to bracket of alpha beta into A, it is equal to beta into bracket of alpha A. This is the first property. All are gives the same answer. Next, the second property, alpha plus beta into A equal to alpha A plus beta A. Then third property, the scalar alpha into bracket of A plus B equal to alpha A plus alpha beta. Next, fourth property, alpha into null matrix is equal to null matrices. Next, fifth property, null matrices into the matrices of A equal to gives null matrices. These are the properties of the scalar multiplication of the matrices. Next, we discuss exercise problems. The first exercise, that is equal to 3A. The first section, write the following as a single matrices. So see here the first question, given the two matrices, if adding the two matrices, so what is the condition for the addition of the two matrices? The first condition is the order must be same. So what is the order of the first matrix is equal to 1 row and 3 columns. So that is equal to 1 by 3. It is also 1 row and 3 columns. So that is 1 by 3. The order must be same. Then we can adding the two matrices. It is equivalent to, corresponding elements are 2 plus 0, 2 plus 0, and the corresponding elements of 1 0, that is 1 plus 0, the third one is 3 plus 0 if you adding the corresponding elements. So then it is equal to 2 plus 0 means 2, again 1 equal to 3. This is the addition of the two matrices following as a single matrices. So I have to write the single matrices. Okay, suppose it is equal to, I will take A plus B, given the name as it is equal to A, it is equal to B. Okay, next second question, I will take this is the matrices of A, it is the matrices of B. First you have to check it the given two matrices having the same order or not. So how many rows are there? 3 rows, 1 column. So that is it is equal to 3 by 1. It is also 3 rows and 1 column. The order must be same. So adding the corresponding elements. So what is the corresponding element is these two and these two and these two. So then A plus B equal to 0 minus 1, 0 minus 1 and 1 plus 1 and minus 1 0. It is equivalent to minus 1, 1 plus 1 2 minus 1. So it will be also same order, A plus B equal to. Next third one, I will take it is equal to matrices of A, it is equal to matrices of B. If you are adding A plus B equal to, let's see, first you have to check the order is same or not. So how many rows are there? 2 rows and 3 columns. It is equal to 2 by 3 matrices. It is also 2 by 3 matrices. Order is same. So then adding the two matrices, that is A plus B equal to, adding the corresponding elements, 3 plus the corresponding elements is 4, 3 plus 4 and 9 plus 0, 9 plus 0 and 0 plus 2, 0 plus 2 and 1 plus 7, 8 plus 1 minus 2 plus 4. It is equal to 3 plus 4 equal to 7, 9 plus 0 9, 0 plus 2 equal to 2, 1 plus 7 equal to 8 and 8 plus 1 equal to 9, minus 2 plus 2 equal to 2. So this is the addition of two matrices. You have to given the two matrices you can write in the single matrices. Next similarly the fourth one is also take it is A matrices, it is the B matrices. How many rows are there? 3 rows and 2 columns. It is also 3 by 2. Adding A plus B, A plus B equal to, have to write in a single matrices. The corresponding element of minus 1 is 0, minus 1 plus 0, then 2 plus 1, 1 minus of 1, minus 2 plus 0. Corresponding elements 3 minus of 2 and minus of 1 plus 1. It is equivalent to, then calculate, minus 1 plus 0 minus 1, 2 plus 1 3, minus 1 minus 1 equal to 0, minus 2 plus 0 equal to minus 2, 3 minus 2 equal to 1, plus 1 minus 1 equal to 0. It is the order is 3 by 2. So these are the given two matrices are you can write in the single matrices. So we can observe that the matrices of A order is 1 by 3 and 1 by 3. After that addition of the two matrices also gives the same order. It is also 1 by 3. Here is also 3 by 1, 3 by 1 gives the answer is also the same order 3 by 1.